Hey guys, it's Julian back again, and this is a more serious video. And a lot of times when I go into my videos, I have some sort of preconceived script in my own mind. I don't usually write it down, but I usually have something in my mind that I want to talk about, certain bullet points that I run through in my own head. I kind of go over the video in my own mind. And for this, I didn't want to do that because it's so freeform and I have so much to say on this. Hopefully I can condense it, but so I wanted to just give you guys an announcement that's been weighing me down a bit for pretty much 2 months now. And that is the fact that the 5 minute review format is no more. And that is the basic gist. But there's so much more about it that I'd like to explain. So please, if you can, watch the video. I'll try to condense it. And like I said, I don't have a script. It's just because this is important to me. I don't have the hat, don't have the normal intro. I don't have this is pretty much just a stripped down video to its basic core. So YouTube means so much to me now. And the fact that I'm able to make content that I enjoy making and that you guys enjoy sharing with me means the world to me. And I can't thank you enough for your just unwavering support for the channel and your continuous likes, comments, shares, subscriptions. I thank you so much. It means more than you know to me. And since I started reviewing, I have had a base formula, and it's known as the 5 minute review. And sometimes I will step out of boundaries and will go to other topics or longer links, such as the Breaking Benjamin review I did for their album Ember. And I can't do that formula anymore. And the reason why I can't is, why should I give the same amount of time to an album that I absolutely love and have tons to break down, analyze, and talk about with you guys, and give the same amount of time to an album that I absolutely hated and could pretty much sum up what I want to say in maybe 2 to 3 minutes? And views doesn't necessarily have anything to do with it, and if anything, the Breaking Benjamin review got near 100 views, and a lot of the longer videos get much more views. And I'm not saying I'm doing it for the views, I'm just saying that if anything, it'll help it, and it won't impact it that much, because it's not like my longer videos don't get views, because like I said, some of them, those get more. And I want to be able to not constrict myself, because so often do I find myself having to deal with having more to say about an album, but it reaches me seeing the 5 minute mark and me being like, well, I gotta wrap it up. And it has nothing to do with condensing it, because a lot of times I will break down an album by how its tracks sound, how it sounds overall. So I'll give a bit of like an introduction for the album and what the band's done before, for like viewers that maybe don't know much about the band. And to do what I do, it's very possible, and a lot of my 5 minute reviews do really well time-wise, and I can wrap it all up in 5 minutes. But there are times when I'm finding myself having to stretch out an album review to 5 minutes, because I've already covered what I wanted to cover. And then I will also find myself wanting to talk more about an album and break down more of like the little nuances and the little tiny details within the music that I am reviewing. Because on this channel, what I hope to do is review things in such a fashion that can do two things: either have someone come to the video that has already listened to the music and wants to know what someone else thinks, if someone else shares their opinion, and two, someone that has never heard of it or maybe been recommended and want to hear what someone else thinks first. Well, recently I reviewed the new Ghost album Prequel, and boy, that video got bombed, because it was an opinion that I had made truthfully, that I had felt. And if you guys really don't like a video, I have nothing wrong with disliking it, because I almost encourage it. If there's a certain video that you guys just don't like, feel free to dislike it and post in the comments below why, because it gives me such good feedback for what is working and what isn't. Because whereas I do like to make content for myself, I also want to make things that you guys want to watch, because you are here for a reason, for one of the series I make, for a purpose. And I want to be here for a purpose. I don't want to ramble on. And like I said, I'm sorry if I'm rambling here. I'm just kind of trying to give my stance on this. And for the 5 minute review, I think that it puts a dampening on the formula of the channel itself, which is reviewing things in the best way that I can review things. And it's a flawed concept to constrict that type of formula to 5 minutes alone, because it constantly has me questioning how I want to phrase things and either shortening or making something longer than it has to be, just for the sheer purpose of reaching this arbitrary number that I have forged in my own mind, that it has to be this arbitrary number that reaches this certain length, or else I'm not going to feel like I'm following the formula. And if you guys, if this is something that you don't like, if something is, maybe if the charm lies in the fact that it's a 5-minute review, then I fully say that you don't have to stay. You don't, if that's not your thing, if you don't like shorter reviews or longer reviews or stuff in between, I'm sure there's still going to be 5-minute reviews, honestly. But if you don't want to, then that is perfectly fine. I'm not going to say that you got to keep watching. That's not what this video's for. It's an announcement. It's not a guideline. But this was a tumultuous subject. This was a subject that I had a lot of discord within myself, because I've been, for months and months and months now, been making this type of video formula, and at this point it's going to be strange to just cut it out. And I hope you guys support it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope that it doesn't affect views. We'll see, but if it does affect views, then I don't really know what to say. It's just, I want to make the videos that I want to make, and if that means losing a couple views, losing some subscribers, then so be it. I'm not going to really change much with the reviews. The reviews, if anything, are going to go up because I have so many albums to talk about. But it's not going to be it's going to be better for me, because it's something that to me means a lot more than just having this robotic formula where I'm having to make these videos regularly in the same formula, and it's annoying at times. I turn off the camera and I'm like, wow, I really wish I could have talked about that album more. I really wish I could have maybe wrapped that up sooner. And I'll find myself, the commentary being lesser, because if there's an album that I could wrap up in 3 minutes, then I have to be like making it go further somehow and talking more about it, and the commentary will suffer because of that. And I don't want it to, because it's not what I intended this for. I wanted it to be free form, me talking about things that I'm passionate about. And if I continue doing the 5-minute review, I don't enjoy it as much. I really enjoy talking about music with you guys. I'm not wanting to be misunderstood here. I love talking about music. That's what this channel is. I'm such a music fan. It's just when I can't talk about it right, or what I feel in my heart and mind, and when I set out to make a video is right, then it's just not the same personally for me. And definitely leave your comments below about your stance on this. Are you here for 5-minute reviews? Are 5-minute reviews the formula, do you think? Do you enjoy them a lot? Do you have any ideas? I mean, I'm pretty much just going to keep making reviews, but what's your stance on it? I want to know how you feel about this. That's really important, is the feedback, because like I said, I'm doing this for me, but I'm also doing this for 1,100 of you, because yes, we hit 1,100 subscribers. Thank you for that. I'm not going to make it separate video, but thank you for that. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I got to say about this. So the reviews aren't going to change. Content's not going to change. This was just an announcement because I felt like it was important. 5-minute reviews are gone. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys next time. But until next time, this has been Jay Mercer Review Guy, and I'm signing off saying farewell.